Hello and welcome to the Book Doctor's YouTube channel.
Tonight we're going to talk about the dark forces of rejection that sometimes burn with the power of 1,000 suns.
Yes, our house in the last couple weeks has been darkened.
It's been a house of darkness.
It's
been a house of darkness.
With the overwhelm of rejection. Yeah. So we thought we would talk about
it. So I put together this proposal and Arielle who is my agent. It's my wife, the mother of my child, and my mother. Our daughter cannot see that.
No,
because she will go insane.
Doesn't like
so we put this article that I wrote and did put it and made it into a proposal, sent it out to 15 of the top publishers in New York.
Yeah.
People, many of whom you've known for
years. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Years. I've known them for years.
I'm just going to let you
continue the story. Yeah. And I thought the proposal was going to sell like that.
It's just going to be a 6-figure deal.
Quick. And
the first book she sold for me sold in 2 hours.
In 2 hours.
For 6 figures.
So we thought that was what it was going to be.
Lightning twice.
Despite what we teach everybody on a
daily
basis.
This is what you think you're special for half a second, and the universe says, you're not special at all.
Exactly. So I sent it out, and lots of people said that they were excited to receive it. Then there was silence for some time. And then a number of rejections came in.
Well, describe the rejections.
Very, very nice comments, I might add. Glowing.
The best comments ever.
Glowing comments.
Funny. Timely.
But almost every person said, we don't know how to publish this.
We can't publish this. How would we publish this? How could we publish this?
Yeah. And that caused
there's a context.
Domino.
No, never mind the context.
Okay. This caused a dominoes of emotion.
Yeah, that's good.
Effect of emotions.
Effective? What is that? Sorry,
a dominoes effect.
The domino effect. Yes, like communism.
Emotions.
Yes, like communism. With each one of these glowing rejections, it was like the stake just kept getting pounded into my heart with one more blow of Thor's hammer. And then I just, one morning, I woke up and I'm like, why am I even doing this? I can't sell a book. I can't write a book that sells. I don't know how to do that anymore. Something I've done 16 times. The world has changed, and and my place in it, and the person I thought I was, I am not. And this other person who's much more of a loser and, an idiot. And I suffer from PTSD. I will reveal that. So not that it makes it worse, but that's a trigger. One of the symptoms is you can't imagine a future in which success or happiness will come to you, and that God basically hates you. So I've subjected my poor family to just like, you want to do an impression of me walking around the house?
Sure.
All right.
Here is my impression of David walking around the house. Well, basically, this is like a hang dog. Look.
That is hang dog.
But anger. Emanating.
An angry hang dog.
And like stamping
around.
Feet and everything. And literally the whole world.
Talk to David. Things are going to get better.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I'm quitting.
It's done. It's over. The whole thing is over. I'm not who I thought I was. We heard a lot of that. I'm not who I thought I was.
So
there was also, it was thrown out that you should leave the book doctoring business since you are such a fraud. How could you be teaching other people despite the fact that you've had 16 books published?
And normally, you see, I'm the king of rejection. That's the weird thing. Like it was much easier for me to be rejected when I was 22 than it is now. I used to get rejected.
Well, you've never liked rejection. You're just good at being like strong in the face of it.
I was a stand-up comedian. I remember living doing that. You get rejected all the time.
You have great perseverance.
It just would bounce off me like just like a hard protective
but
shell.
But it's like all the little, every single ping of those rejections like came like a waterfall over you.
That is true.
So all of this is to say rejection feels horrible.
It does.
And it can really turn you from a positive person into a very, very doomsday. Dark. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to feel that way.
Yes, it is.
You're going to feel that way. Yes. And the people who often just push it down or whatever don't end up persevering.
No.
Typically.
No, they end up drunk.
Don't push it down.
Or on heroin.
Don't do either of those
No,
things.
I mean, no.
Yeah. One of the things that I kept saying to David is all these successful authors have had huge rejection.
Right.
What do we say to people every day? The industry has changed so dramatically. All this consolidation is made for no experimentation whatsoever. Just like with the movies, everyone wants a franchise or some platform that involves a reality television show.
You could pitch us a book with the Kardashians and Lego. That's who we're looking at. Right. If we could just get those two together, there's a book.
So this is what we say every single day.
We say it every day.
And yet. So this is a rough time in publishing.
It is.
And
we're just reading this article about how much publishing has changed, where it used to be you'd get a book deal and they'd send you on tour and you'd have big cocktail parties and people would come there and people would buy the book, but that's gone.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done. And if you have the goal of being a full-time writer, that has become almost an impossible task without having other sources of income because of the way that the industry works now. Not impossible,
no, certainly
but
not.
Very, very, very difficult. So if you're bumping it up against that, it's not you.
No.
It really is. It's so beyond the individual.
No.
And everybody, artists, writers, dancers,
everybody artistic.
Everybody is experiencing this. So we just.
I want to have a takeaway from this.
Yeah.
What do you do? Okay, yeah, rejection sucks. Okay, that's your point. Rejection sucks. Thank you. That's great. I didn't know that. There's a revelation. What do you do? So I went to a therapist.
Yes.
And this therapist gave me this great thing, 4 R's. So reject no thought. Mm-hmm. So don't push it away. Let it float by you as if it's on a river. Retain no thought. Don't grab onto it. Failure's going by. I'm going to grab onto that and make that my entire existence, and I'll hold it until I grow a cancerous tumor. Don't do that.
No.
What's the third one? React. React to no thought. Don't feel the rejection go by and go, I'm going to go on a murderous rampage. Or eat. What I need now is to eat all of this ice cream and the cookies, and maybe I'll have some pasta after that. That sounds like a good afternoon. Don't do that. And then return to the true self. I lived in California too long, didn't I? It's like, but okay, I'm going to get to
it's all good information.
Okay, so, whatever your true self is, whatever you want to be in the world, you return to that. So this morning, I sent out this piece last week, and I sent it out to 10 different places. And today, a magazine, online magazine, sent me a rejection. So I saw the thing go by, and I grabbed it to hold on to it, like, these shit's all going on again.
More proof.
More proof. God does hate me. I thought about my R's. I'm like, I'm not just going to let that go. Let it go. I'm not going to react to it. I didn't write an angry email back to them, which I have done.
It served you well when you've done that.
It always, by the way, that's a good piece of advice. If anyone rejects you on any level, send them back a very angry email with some typos in it.
Yeah. Great advice.
So, and then I said, well, I returned to the true self. Part of that is like, being nice to yourself. Okay.
Right.
So I was nice to myself.
Yeah.
Went and kissed my wife and my agent at the same time. Ooh, how many people can say that? And I was just my load was, I didn't have a load anymore. It was all lightened.
Yeah.
Boom. I was like, woof, okay. Let it go. On to the next thing.
Go.
Don't. Now. We've seen Frozen.
Anyway, we want to say we feel you.
We feel you right here.
And if you want to self-express
yes, please,
in the comment
send us
section, or if you have something
stories.
Private that you want to share, that's fine
Off
too.
The record,
you can
if you have
us.
some techniques you use
yes.
for getting over rejection,
yeah.
I also use rage. That works a lot for me.
I think we have a video on that one.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah. We do actually. Yeah, I think we do. It's the URLs, right? There. Where is it? There it is. There it is.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
That
was therapeutic.
Don't say that word, please. I beg you.
See you at the bookstore.